Rechelim is in the center of the Shomron. It is on Road 60, north of Shilo, just south of the Tapuach Junction and Kfar Tapuach, where I live, and just east of the University of Ariel. This is a town, an Israeli town. There are about 100 families who live here. This town was established in November 1991 as a response to a terrorist attack that occurred at this location that took the lives of 2 Jewish people. On October 30th, 1991, there was to be a huge demonstration in Tel Aviv under the banner of supporting the Prime Minister of Israel, Itzhak, who is on his way to Madrid to take part in the Madrid conference, which was, you could say, a first round in the negotiations between Israel and the Palestinians. The residents of Judea and Samaria and their supporters throughout Israel were to gather at the Kekar Malchei Yisrael at the City Hall in Tel Aviv in order to show support to Itzhak Shamir and support to the land of Israel, to strengthen his hands so he should not cave in to international pressures to give over parts of the land of Israel. A bus of residents of Shilo was making its way to that protest. They set out north on Road 60. Before they reached the Tapuach Junction, they were attacked by a roadside ambush of PLO terrorists who opened fire on the bus. 2 people were killed: the bus driver, whose name was Itzhak Rofeh, and a woman, a mother from the town of Shilo, whose name was Rechela Druk. They were both killed. The women of the town of Shilo, the friends of Rechela Druk, came to this location that very night, and they declared that at a place where Jewish lives were taken, they would establish a new town, a new Jewish town. And they camped out at this place. I know because I too came that evening, that night. I walked down with other young people from the town of Kfar Tapuach, which is about 3.5 kilometers north of this site, and we camped out here all night in support of the women who established this town. The women came to an understanding with the government of Israel that they would be allowed to hold daytime study activity here at this place in the meantime, and they set up tents. The huts behind me are structures that were built under those tents while the site was temporary. And now it serves as a type of museum to remember the founding of this town in 1991. Again, the town is called Rechelim. Rechelim is plural of a female sheep, Rachel. One Rachel is a sheep, or the name of the woman who was killed was Rechela. And another woman, whose name was also Rachel, was killed in a terrorist attack in Jericho 3 years earlier. In 1988, there was a terrorist attack in Jericho, in the Jordan Valley. A terrorist threw a Molotov cocktail at a bus coming from Tveria, from Tiberias. A woman from Tveria and her 3 children were stuck in the burning bus. An Israeli soldier who had succeeded in getting off the bus heard that there were people stuck in the bus, and he got back on the bus to try to help them out, but then he too got stuck, and they all died in the fire. The soldier's name was David De La Rosa, and the woman who was killed on that bus was Rachel Weiss Zilberman, So the founders of this town decided to name this town Rechelim, which is plural of Rechel, to memorialize those two women who were killed on the same date, on the 30th of October, 1988 and 1991. Behind me, in the white huts, there is a winery that is now a visitor center, the Torah Winery, who make the award-winning wines that are grown on Mount Gerizim, Mount Blessing, which is north of us, and in the valley of Shilo, which is south of us. They make the most amazing wines. You don't need to take my word for it. They have won dozens of prizes in international competitions for their amazing wines. Below the town, there is a man-made pond where families come and picnic and enjoy the water. And around us is the beautiful scenery of the Shomron. This is surely a place that you should visit when you are in the land of Israel. You should come here and hear the story of the founding of the town of Rechelim, meet the founders, visit the winery, taste the amazing wines, and enjoy the scenery and the people of the Heartland of Israel. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I would like to hear what you have to say about it in the comment section below. Be well. This is David Ha'ivri. Till next time. Shalom.